Hi, this is Jill with 'S, and today we are going to show you how to make the ruffled felt wreath. So first of all, let's take a look at everything that comes in our kit. We've got fabric and some interfacing. We have all of the circles of felt cut in both gray and in white. We've got pins, we've got tacky glue, we've got a small piece of ribbon to hang the wreath with, and we have a pattern here to make the bow. Now, in terms of what you're going to need from home, you're going to need a good pair of fabric scissors. You're going to need a hot glue gun, and you're going to need just your standard iron. So, let's get started. First of all, I'll pull out the styrofoam form and all of the pins. And what I will do with the circles is I will put a white circle over a gray, or sometimes I might put the gray over the white like this. And I'll alternate back and forth. And what I do is I fold them in half this way, and then again I fold them in half that way. And I secure them with the pin like this, and then I put a little bit of tacky glue on the pin, and that will anchor it permanently, or at least much more firmly, into the styrofoam. And then once it's got glue on it, I just simply push that down into the styrofoam, and I set them just like that, randomly as I go along the wreath, so that when I'm done with that process, again, it looks like this. And you can see that's just all of the circles folded in half and folded again. Now let me show you how I make the bow. First of all, I lay the fabric out like so, with the right side down, and then I use the interfacing. It's got the bumpy, sticky side that I put down on the wrong side of the fabric, and then I have the paper side facing up. Now I take my iron on a warm setting, and I put it only about 2 seconds across the whole thing, and then that adheres the interfacing to the fabric, so that when I'm done, it looks like this, and you can see that it's stuck to the fabric. So once I've done that, I take my pattern, these pieces, and I cut them out like so. You're going to need 2 of the bow so that they can, because they may show on both sides. And then this piece, I'll show you what we do with that. After I've cut them out, I lay them right on here and trace them, and then cut them out again, so that I actually have the pieces like this. Now you can see that I peel it off so it's a little shiny and it's a little bit tacky. And I just peel all of it off, all of the paper off. When I do that with these, because it's tacky, those pieces will stick together, so that the ribbon pieces will be a little bit stronger and not so flimsy. Then this piece, what I do is I accordion pleat it just in the center, like this. And then I kind of just work with it with my fingers, and then bring those ends around like this. And then this piece, once I've peeled that off, goes around the front like that. And I secure the whole thing on the back with some hot glue from my glue gun, so that eventually it looks like this. It doesn't really matter what the back looks like, you won't see that. But you can see I've glued it, and then I've just, these 2 pieces again, I've pressed together with the sticky sides of the interfacing, and then hot glued it to the base. And then all I've done to adhere that to the wreath is I've used pins and a little bit of hot glue, and that adheres it. So that's all I do. The very, very last step is to take the ribbon and attach it again with glued pins, and there you have it. It's all done. The ruffled felt wreath. Glad that you could come with me today and learn how to do this. ''S. Make it yours.